Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the Tom and Frenchy podcast and featuring Miami Dolphins.
Saint
Lane is a special guest on our
extra
podcast.
episode. How you doing, Lane?
Yes, sir. Good. I'm glad to be in the #1 podcast in Australia.
Speak close to the mic, please.
Fuck
you may have to
you.
hold it. Fuck you. You've got the feel for this podcast straight
I like
up.
that.
I like that.
I like a bit of attitude.
I'll hold it. I'll hold it.
So we've been having a few drinks, so the energy might be a bit different.
More fun. I
More
should
fun,
think.
I reckon.
I agree.
Frenchie's wearing a wizard hat.
Yes.
Turns out he's in-house dickface.
Oh,
Got him. Got him. Sorting hatted.
Got him.
That
You
is
just got roasted.
clever content. That
Wow.
is going to get the listeners in.
That's
House
the highlight
dick
reel.
face.
Thank you. Lane, what are you doing in Sydney? What are you doing here?
I got invited to go to a party.
Hold
Ooh.
mic close to the mouth, please. I'm listening to the
I got
laws.
invited to go to a party.
Boom!
Yes.
Party. Whose
Yes.
is it?
Tommy Hilfiger.
Oh, have you
Yeah.
heard of him?
You may
I
have heard.
believe he invented Tommy guns.
He did. He did.
And was very good at fingering hills.
Hillfinger.
Yeah, that's how we got the name Hilfinger,
That's,
so-
yeah, it's
You know when you're in high school and you're about to be with a girl, you know, on the weekend, I'm going to this party,
Absolutely not.
we're going to make out, maybe I'll finger her, I need to practice. What do you practice on?
hills.
Hills.
Two hills
These
close
hills have
together.
eyes? No, these hills have holes
Oh,
for fingering.
boom.
I would finger a hole. Still.
A hole?
From a hill?
Surely you would. Oh, you meant a hill hole.
You mean a
Yes.
hill hole?
Yes.
Oh,
like
shit.
a wombat.
There's not a lot, like...
What?
Wombats finger holes with their bodies.
Oh, they do. They do. And they go under the ground.
So if you don't
This
know who
episode
Saint
is
Lane
cool.
is, let's introduce him. Frenchie.
Imagine not knowing me.
Let's introduce you and everyone says one word, like a story game.
Okay.
Yep. You start it and we'll go this way.
Australian.
No, it started as a story. Saint.
I thought you said one word.
Yeah, one word. Saint.
No, I fucking
Lane
started.
is...
I started with Australian.
Okay, go.
What do you mean? I
Go
followed
on.
the rules of the game.
Don't let's fight in
fucked
front
it.
of a guest. He
Jesus
said Australian,
fuck.
go Lane.
Author.
And
Producer.
Allegedly.
Straight.
Tom, you went out of turn.
I
was
got
gonna say
excited.
Fingers. Saint Lane is my friend, Tom's friend, everyone's friend, but he's also...
I just met him today. No,
rapper.
we met briefly.
We met for 5 seconds at one of Isaac's shows like
Isaac
2 years
show,
ago.
yeah.
But you can still become friends off that. He's also a rapper, producer,
Ooh.
beat maker,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
human being, mostly. Don't forget, he's a human, guys.
It's the most important thing.
And Australia's most fashionable man.
Yes.
Big fact.
I don't know what to get into first, the party or the music. What should we go?
The music makes more sense.
The music also is, I can talk about that more because the party hasn't happened yet.
Okay. What is the party? It's the most best dressed people in the world.
It's like GQ or someone has put together a room full of fashionable people, and for some reason, the good people over there have decided that I should be in the mix.
That's so good.
That's sick. And we
So
think...
Tommy Hilfiger will actually be there.
Yeah, we get to meet Tommy Hilfiger, have dinner with him, and
That's
have
so
some
good.
drinks and shit. Yeah, it should be mad.
And who else do we think will be there?
Apparently, and I'm not one to speculate.
Ah.
Apparently, Mr. Thor is going to be
Oh,
there.
Chris Hemsworth.
Thor is well dressed. He's got a cape. He's got... Like, no one else is doing the cape.
He'll be in full
That's
character.
true.
Chris
Yeah.
Hemsworth in character as Thor.
I saw him at the Virgin Lounge like 2 months ago, and you know the whole reason you go to the lounge is to get pissed.
Mm.
Yes.
Didn't have one drink. Coward.
Oh, but
Mm.
can alcohol affect Asgardians?
Surely not.
No,
Surely
exactly. So there's no point.
not. No.
He needs something stronger.
Oh, so he was smoking meth in the bathroom.
I
That's why-
believe the only thing that
Chris
can get
Hemsworth
him
smoked meth in the Virgin
Asgardian
Lounge.
high is meth through his hammer. He instead of chopping it up, he hammers it up.
Wow.
And
You chop
smokes-
up meth?
Yes, I don't know. I've never smoked meth.
I've never.
Just
You
cri-
look like you
It's
have.
crystals in a glass pipe, isn't it? I'm guessing.
Not actual crystals, Frenchie.
Is it not?
It's not like
meth crystals.
Bondi crystals
It's meth crystals.
charged by the sun.
I was at a clothes store. I was at a women's clothing store called Nine Lives Bazaar,
9 lives.
and you'll never see this with guys' clothing shops. At this woman's clothing shop, they just sell crystals as well. Like, here's dresses and crystals. Can you imagine like going to like a suit tailor and also buying crystals.
I love that.
It's exclusive to chicks.
Upsell, bro. It's the upsell.
What? Oh, you like fashion? How about you like magic?
Yeah, you like astrology?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Sold.
I got to upsell hard in Adelaide Airport. I was on my way out. I needed sunnies. I bought sunnies. I put it in the counter, and she goes, "Would you also like a bottle of water?" What? I'm like, probably. That is good for me. But like, how did you get from sunglasses to bottle of
That's
water?
strange. Like they do that shit at Cotton On and stuff. Those shops where it's like that's their brand.
They're
like, do you
taught
want
to
a
upsell.
bag? Do you want like a tote bag or a water?
Or do you want socks? They always hit you with the socks or Cotton On. They're like,
Which
"Do you want
makes
3
sense.
socks for $5. I'm like, that's a good
yeah,
deal.
that's a
Yes,
great
I
deal.
do. And a water.
How'd she get you with a water?
Well, what she goes, it was like, "Do you want a water for $3 too?" I was like, "That's not even that cheap for a water." And I'm like, "That's a weird upsell." She goes, "Oh, well, sunglasses, you're going to be out in the sun, you're going to be hot and sweating water." I'm
It
like,
makes sense.
you know what?
Fuck,
You got me
she's
now. I'm going
good.
to have to buy that.
She's very good.
I'll tell you what. She
Yeah.
now owns that airport. That was a
That
success
was-
story. She's come really far. She is a plane now. She's
She-
not even a person. She graduated.
She's a straight up 747.
Oh shit! So Tommy Hilfiger's like massive. That guy's been around for a long time, been famous for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Surely he's a creep.
Whoa.
Are you asking if Tommy Hilfiger has Me Too'd anyone?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And if he Me Too'd you, would you tell anyone?
Do you know who I saw Me Too someone actually?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
We are getting some scoops here.
Yeah, you're getting a scoop. I was at a party in 2014,
Okay.
and I straight up saw Coolio. You rapper Coolio Gangsta's Paradise just grab some chick's tits.
Oh
At,
shit!
Like we were at this party. He had booked out this room, and I got invited. Why was I invited? I was a second year uni student, and someone was like, "You know who needs to go to this party? Fucking Lane, who's at the Conservatorium of Music." And so I went there, and Coolio just grabbed this chick's titties, but she was with it. She was about it.
To be honest, I swear I saw like a Facebook. You know how people do like accusatory Facebook posts? I
No.
swear someone like
Did
big
one of
like
Coolio-
long ones being
Yeah,
like,
and they
I went
tagged
to
you
a
in
gig,
it.
blah blah blah, and they tag. I swear I saw one about Coolio.
It would.
Like,
I'm not.
And did they end it with, "That's not Coolio"?
Oh.
I'd like to think so.
Dab. But it's not creepy if she's up for it. Like, that sounds bad. No,
But
no,
you
no,
still
no.
need consent. You can't assume.
Oh, obviously,
Yeah.
obviously.
Grab a titty.
So he
Yeah.
just went
It's
like,
a gamble.
he went literally, I could go to court for this, but
Mm.
I'm Coolio. And then he went,
Yeah.
and there was that moment where he's like, "Is she up for it?" And she's like,
Yeah.
"Thanks for grabbing my tit, Coolio." He's like, "No worries."
Yeah, he put all in on red, and
And it come off for him.
it
And
came
soon it's going to come off, lose. And he's going to be in
Mm.
recovery for gambling soon.
so you think
Wearing a wizard's hat. What are we talking about? Gambling or creeping?
I don't know.
both?
Mm.
You tick both boxes. Yeah. So Tommy Hilfiger.
I don't know if Tommy Hilfiger has molested anyone,
Okay.
but I'll ask him tomorrow when I meet him at the party. I was
Please
like,
do.
you won't believe what Tom Armstrong said. He had some
Yo,
serious accusations.
We're trying to get
Tom
some
versus
scoops.
Tom. That's what the beef is happening here.
Yeah.
You don't like he's got the same name as
You've
you.
lost identity to
That's
Tommy
right.
Hilfiger,
That's some bullshit, man.
even
How-
though he goes as Tommy and you go as Tom.
Maybe I want to go as Tommy, but I'm scared.
You know, Tom is short for nothing. It's his full name's Tom.
No, it's not.
yeah,
Have you got
legit.
your ID?
Yeah.
How sad is
It's
that?
not.
Wait
It
for
is.
my middle name,
It
but that's
is.
an extra surprise.
That's
Oh,
why he
shit.
could have such a boring first name.
One of these guys. would
Frenchy
like-
still won't tell us his second middle name, by the way, if you want to
I
get
did.
that out of him. No, you didn't tell our podcast listeners.
Which
you
one
said
did I
one
say?
of them. You said Clive.
Oh,
You
yeah,
wouldn't say
that's a
the
good
other one.
Oh, it's just a boring.
This is
Say it then.
This has got to be a fake
say it.
ID.
Nah.
There's so much wrong with this. All right, so your license is about to expire.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. That
You
sucks.
need a.
He
you-
looks
New South
good.
Wales, you can
look
get it
good in
online.
it.
He's-
Do I?
it looks fit.
You look fit.
The-
You
I
look
think the
kind of like
problem
a
is I just
serial,
look shit
like a
now.
serial killer,
Thank you.
Yeah,
like a Ted Bundy type.
Yeah,
Hot.
yeah. Like
That's
girls
hot.
go
Yes.
like, I wish he would murder me.
Yes.
Murder my pussy.
I was gonna read your address out, but I won't
I
do
don't
that.
live there anymore. You can.
Oh, cool. 297 Forbes Street, Darlinghurst, New South Wales, 2010. What's a C license? So does that mean is that your opens?
I don't know.
Yo, you can drive in the sea.
I'm a captain.
Holy shit, you're an
Captain
aqueduct
Tom.
engineer. What? Why is your middle name
Oakenden.
Oakenden? Is that German?
I don't even know, man. My dad had it. My granddad had it, and they
Mm.
gave it to me. Makes no sense.
What's your middle name, Lane?
You know my middle name.
What is it?
It's a Harry.
Oh, is that your middle name?
Yeah.
That was his
Frenchy, what are your
rap
two
name,
middle names?
rap name before he was Saint Lane. He was
Ignores it.
Lane Harry. And
Correct.
one of my most favorite songs of his is actually under that name.
What's it called?
It's called Compliment My Shirt.
That's under my name. It's under Saint Lane.
I'm going to get it up. Is it going to be copyrighted?
What? Compliment my shirt?
No, Lane Harry one.
Probably.
We'll give it a.
He
It's
said
still on
probably.
It's still on my pre-show music. Doesn't matter. It's that good.
Really?
The dash. Oh, it gets me hard. Gets me hard. No.
Oh, it's like Quentin Tarantino vibes.
It is.
Yeah, thank you. That's what we're
That's
going
what the
for.
film clip was like.
Yeah, the video is
Oh,
very
fuck.
Tarantino, yeah.
I was all over that.
I'm just doing my voice so it doesn't get copyrighted. Blah blah blah.
Now I'm trying to wonder what it is. Why this
yeah.
bag in my head? Why this bruise on my ribs? And I
Oh no, we don't want to hear you do it, Frenchy.
Okay, fuck you. Fair. When we got
Yeah.
the man here himself.
Yeah.
How'd you write that one?
I was working at a hotel and I hated it. I was working night shift, so I started at 11 p.m. I finished at 8 a.m.
Oh,
5 nights a
shit.
week.
That's
And-
rough.
And they completely turned me into a psychopath. And I
He's just moving the mic around heaps, so it's hard to.
yeah.
What do you want from me?
I
Why were you signaling me? What was I
just
gonna
want
do
you to
about it?
know.
This one was gonna be very shaky audio.
Pop that in your ear.
Yeah.
Go on, tell us a story.
It's gonna
I'll
sound like
read.
Mitch Hedberg was telling the story.
Yeah. Bro,
Mitch
Why'd
Hedberg's the
why'd
fucking
you make him
greatest.
put the headphone?
That's the wrong. I'll read so you can hear when he's in the mic.
All right.
Sorry about this,
Don't worry.
All right.
Don't even do that.
All right. So I was working the shit hotel and I made a Google Drive spreadsheet of every act in Australia that's doing what I wanted to do. So it's like
Ooh.
Courtney Barnett, Flume, Deep Sea Arcade, the Griswolds. There was
Nikki
heaps
Webster.
of people. Nikki Webster, Frenchy and the Talent, and it was like this huge spreadsheet. And I had like their management details because you just get that
Nice.
off like Google, whatever. I made a huge document and I emailed every single person that manages artists in Australia.
That's smart. I
think
like
I
that.
sent like 300 emails and 2 people replied.
Fuck.
Yeah.
This is what I did with acting agents.
Fuck yeah.
I think that's how you got to do it.
You
gotta
you
fish.
gotta hustle like
yeah,
that.
absolutely.
And so one of the dudes that replied was a dude called Andrew Stone who manages Shepherd and Lime Cordial
Awesome.
and the Griswolds. And he's like, I can't manage you. I'm a busy man, but here's this guy. And so this name was Dan. Me and him start talking on the phone, like, let's make some music. Me and my partner at the time, we weren't fucking. We were like making music together, and we flow down. Yeah, making music sexually. And we boom, boom,
Cheek slap. Cheek slap.
That sort of
music.
stuff.
And,
That sort of stuff.
we went to Gorican in the Central Coast.
Yes.
And we made that song in like 3 hours.
Fuck.
Fuck.
That's
Do you-
so good.
Are most of your songs made quite quickly, or do you like spend like months on them?
I've got a song coming out next year, hopefully, who fucking knows, called The Water, which I started in 2017 at the end.
Yep.
And by the time it comes out, it'll be 2.5 years old.
Yeah, but I swear whenever I hang out with you, you're like, oh, I was in the studio yesterday and I wrote like 4 songs. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, because I can smash them
You
out.
can smash them out.
But if
yeah.
I want to be real articulate and get all the sounds right, I'll spend a very long time.
So you've got 4 songs on Spotify now? 3 on
3.
Spotify, and then there's the one that's just on SoundCloud.
Yes.
Which one's that?
Zip code.
Zip Code. And you're already Triple J Artist of the Week.
Yes, I got the feature artist on Triple J.
That is
That's sick.
awesome. Just
Very
giving
good.
our listeners some context. This guy's kind of a big deal. We roll with the high dog. This is like just a name drop. This is just a flex getting Lane on the podcast.
Yeah, it's a flex for me to say I was on it.
Oh, we are going to have
Gentlemen.
the best circle jerk after this.
Yeah. What?
What is your favorite out of the songs that is out?
Pitbull type beat.
Okay. Tell the people about that one.
All right. People, have you heard the song?
Have you heard of the-
You
I don't-
haven't. Yeah,
I've listened
He
to a
has
few.
not.
I
Yeah,
did
no, he
listen.
hasn't. He's
He
such
has
a
I was on
not.
liar.
He
Spotify.
has
Look.
not.
Nah.
I can prove it.
Nah, you're talking shit because I mentioned the song when we were at the bar and I saw Tom's eyes not light up.
I haven't heard that song.
He was-
I did hear two of the others.
He's like, oh,
Two.
Pitbull, big deal.
I listened to two on Spotify.
He thought you were talking about the artist Pitbull. That's what he thought.
Well,
Nah, not
Hotel room service, whatever it
You
is.
know, Mr. Worldwide.
yeah.
Forget about your boyfriend and meet me
Me
in
in
the
the
hotel
hotel
room.
room.
That's Elaine's
You
song.
wrote
He
it-
wrote that.
You wrote it based on
That's
your
me.
experience in the hotel
Mm.
industry. That makes
Well,
sense.
Well, Pitbull type beat, the song that you haven't neglected, is about a time where I used to work at a hotel. Like I said, I got so drunk one night I threw up in the hotel pool.
Oh, yeah.
Of your own hotel you're working at.
Yeah. No, I went upstairs and just threw up
Did everyone know it was you, or did you walk down the next morning going, "Lo, who the fuck did that?"
because there's no cameras in the pool.
yeah,
They're like,
fuck 'em.
Nice.
they're like, hey, we saw you like drunkenly walk into the pool area last night.
Mm.
Do you see any vomit then? Nah, didn't see anything then. But I'll tell you
it
what.
was very dark.
So it's one of those ones they know it was you. Just admit it. You're like, no, no, it was not.
Couldn't have been
all
me.
the evidence said it was me.
Yep.
And my employers were like, well, we're given the benefit of the doubt. It had to have come from another source, but it was me. And then they assigned me to the job of finding out who threw up in the pool.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, I guess it's a mystery that will remain
It
unsolved.
was like a shit version of Cluedo.
Yeah, it's
Who
like,
vomited in the pool?
Yeah.
it's like The Departed. When
Yes.
they're trying to
yeah. I was Mark Wahlberg.
yeah. Yeah.
So you like scoop it out. You're like, they had corn. Where do they sell corn in this building? You could fool like.
Who? And then they're
But it
like,
was
"You
you."
were eating corn yesterday,
Yeah.
Lane." Like, no, that was
Definitely not.
actually.
It's like a video
Sorry, that was yellow peas. That's what that was.
straight up corn on the cob, walking into the pool. You're like, oh man, crazy.
Corn never comes out and spew. It only comes out the other way anyway. That's a
Shit.
It
fact.
doesn't come out and spew.
I don't know.
That was such a lie.
It wasn't it. That's the thing I do. You say confident enough. Tom usually believes
I
it.
believed it.
You're calling
You
me out.
believed it.
Yeah. You sold that.
Does that make you question everything that Frenchy said to you in the past?
Yeah.
He already is. He's questioned a lot. But was Pitbull playing at the time?
So I was at this after party for this award ceremony, and I
Tommy
was
Hilfiger Me Too
It's
Awards.
figure,
It-
not finger. I think you're really caught on the finger thing.
Is it not finger?
It's
no,
figure.
it's figure.
Oh,
We went along with it, but it's definitely
I-
not.
That's a different dude.
I legitimately thought it was finger.
Whole other guy.
There you go. Okay, this makes more sense. Go on.
And I was at this after party, and Pitbull came on, and I was so drunk. I was like pouring tequila on people. I was doing all sorts of crazy shit. And Pitbull, that song where it's like, "Excuse me, I'm
gonna drink a little more than I should tonight with Neo.
Fuck, that song used to be
Tonight,
every club ever would play
I
that.
wanna love you with Neo. Fuck, that song slaps. Oh,
So I was so drunk, and that song came on, and it was a moment. I was like, "This is the greatest song ever made."
Wow.
I was like, "This is impeccable music.
Mm.
It is flawless." And I was at the bar, put two hands in the air. It was like I was listening to the new Kanye album. I was like, two hands in the fucking air.
Praise be.
And I was like, "This is music. This is it. That's a rap, folks. I can't make anything better." And
no, you go.
I was just gonna say, and that was when I realized I love Pitbull.
Wow.
I don't want to. Was there drugs involved?
There wasn't.
Wow.
So you're sober.
No, I wasn't. So I was
Just
drunk.
Okay.
I was
Wow.
hammered.
But I think we've all, and that's what I remember you when the song was released. You were getting people to say, "When did you realize you like shit music?"
Yes.
And what artist was it? And
Yep.
people, I think it was on uni games when that song was big or something, and it was just fucking slaps.
Oh, bro, it got a lot.
I love
Didn't he come
you
out to
tonight.
tour like in the last couple of years and didn't sell enough
It
tickets?
did sell enough tickets to
Yeah.
fill out the venues.
Pitbull.
What I will.
Yeah.
We don't have many Latinos in Australia.
But you guys aren't Latinos and you just
Oh, we
said
wouldn't have
you love
gone. We like him.
it.
I didn't like enough to pay $60.
No,
Yeah, I'm sure it was more than
35
60.
I might have paid
I reckon it would have been like 120.
pesos or
Yeah,
dollars.
pesos.
Thai baht.
He's very Pacific. He's from the Pacific.
How did he get the name Pitbull?
Great question. Do you
Great
reckon he
question.
looks like a Pitbull? Is that it?
A shaved pit bull?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or if
I've
he's
never seen
around
one.
children, he may attack.
Oh.
So Tom could be a good nickname for you.
Call me Pitbull. I like it.
Should we have another beer?
Yeah, okay.
So the boys are drinking Batuta Bitter. But
Yes.
I've got to drive, so I'm behaving.
Weak.
I know.
No,
Weak.
don't drink drive.
So you live in the Gold Coast?
Drink driving is bad for everyone who didn't know.
Okay. We'd moved on.
A message from our sponsors.
We moved on.
We were talking about something else, Frenchy.
I feel like you're going to say that a lot this episode, Tom.
This episode is brought to you by Drink Driving.
do it. It's easier than waiting for a taxi.
It's fun. It used to be so common in the old from the probably 1930s to 1990s. Everyone drank drive.
Everyone.
In the 1930s.
Well, were there cars then? That's what I was trying to think. When the
Do you
cars
reckon there'd be
invented.
cars there?
I'd say so.
As if you weren't drink driving in the 30s.
Well, I wasn't born.
No, but I'm not saying you specifically.
Oh, I misunderstood.
But the Oakenden
The
name.
Oakenden family. We were big drink drivers.
Yeah.
We come from a long line of them. Oakenden stands for oak barrels of whiskey that we used to drink
Okay.
before we drove.
Yeah, brilliant.
And then you used to run on them
Yes.
before cars.
Sure.
No, it's not going to make sense. Just go on.
So you flew down from Gold Coast today?
Flew
down?
down. Yeah, it's down. Yeah.
Cool. I always fuck that up.
This is like some ASMR.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of chips are these?
I think they're like sweet chili corn chips. And by sweet chili, I mean the world's hottest corn chips you just ate.
Sick.
Legit. Frenchy took one for the team and ate one first to encourage you, but Frenchy will probably handle it worse than you.
I only had a little bit. It's hot, isn't it, Lane?
They're not too bad at the start, but they do build on you.
Oh, that's funny.
That's
Are
a
they
prank we like
Doritos?
to. No, they're the world's hottest corn chip. It's
Actually,
it's
the
its
world's
own-
hottest corn chip.
They're pretty hot.
They've got like ghost pepper, Carolina Reaper, and something else in them. Legit. They're not.
It's
they're-
Tom's
they
new
get
move.
hotter.
Tom's new move is he leaves them on the bench or table.
So they're quite inviting. We've
You-
got a few people.
You know Kai, the girl who films with me sometimes?
No.
Anyway, she films with us sometimes. She's over for a skit. Tom leaves them there. She just goes, she's from Bega. She goes full Bega. She's like, oh, fuck yeah, 4 corn chips. Eats it. Tom's like, they're the world's hottest corn chips.
she ate another one.
She
straight
goes, I
away.
ain't scared of that shit. Eats 2. And then she just does 2 liters of milk straight after.
How are they feeling at the moment?
This is so hot.
you don't look like it's hot, so
Yeah.
it's deceptive.
Yeah.
He's trying to play cool, but
It's
Yeah.
funny because earlier we were talking about spice. And I was thinking ahead, like, I wonder if he's going to eat the corn chips. Because we were talking about the show Hot Ones and eating hot wings and stuff.
yo, is that about eating?
Yeah.
I thought it was just about hot chicks.
Hot Ones, yeah.
Ones.
Oh,
I was
wish.
like, that's a bit like objectivity.
Objectivity.
These are so hot that it's going to distract me for the rest of the episode.
No, you get over it in you get over it in a
pull
couple
off
of minutes.
like not being affected really well. Because
Yeah,
you're
I
not
do that
like
w-
red.
I can do that with drinking, drugs, anything. Like,
Wow.
I can get into any nightclub.
Frenchie's the opposite. He's got
yeah.
a real bad drunk.
I get
thing.
I'm not
'Cause he
allowed in
kinda
nightclubs
slurs
when I'm
already.
sober. When I'm sober, I'm not allowed in
Yeah.
nightclubs. Till I was Frenchy.
That's because you're wearing a hat. Look at you.
Well, I've got a wizard's hat on now.
We usually
But-
have milk for when we prank people, but we
Most of
only
the
have
time,
it
you'll
all.
be allowed in a nightclub with a wizard hat because they'll be like,
It's some kind of dress up.
he wouldn't be wearing that if he was
Mm.
hammered. He'd be trying to act straight, wouldn't he?
Yeah, true.
And
I don't
also,
know.
can wizards get drunk?
No, they get wise.
Okay, if you could be in Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter, what would you pick?
Fucking less people are dying in Harry Potter. So
You're taking the coward's way out.
yeah.
A lot of people died in Harry Potter, though.
Not as many as Lord of the Rings.
Frenchie-
There was a fucking war. There was multiple wars.
Did you ever get the call up to be an orc, Frenchie? Save money on prosthetics.
Yo, did I tell you about the
Wow,
time?
got him.
That was
No, that's funny. Did I tell you about the time I was an extra on the Angelina
Oh,
Jolie
yes, we've
directed
never talked about
film
this.
Unbroken? Right, I can talk about this while you get over your hot mouth.
I remember seeing
I could cry.
Have you seen the movie?
I actually haven't seen
No,
it.
they filmed it on the Gold Coast, if I'm not mistaken.
They filmed some scenes on the Gold Coast, some scenes Western Sydney, some scenes on the island in the harbour, Cockatoo Island, one of
Yep,
those ones.
yep.
So they're doing a casting for extras. I was in an extra company. You got to go meet them before they approve you.
I remember
Sorry.
seeing the casting ad first of, and they were asking for tall, lanky, skinny people.
Tall, skinny people.
So
and
you
we're like-
applied.
Frenchy definitely did.
So I
I wasn't
applied.
skinny enough.
And on the form, it was like, you may have to go on a diet to lose weight because you're going to act as a prisoner of war.
Oh, wow.
Is that going to be okay? And I'm like, yeah, of course that's okay. And then you talk to him, you meet him, and I go to him, I go, do you want me to lose weight for the role? They're like, oh, no, you're good.
They're like, actually, can you bulk up a little?
I'm like,
So-
I'm good
so
to be a prisoner of war
You look like a
already.
prisoner of war. That's so Did you meet Angelina Jolie?
Yo, so I saw her on set 4 times maybe.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually kind of cool, like because she was like proper A-list when this was getting filmed. She directed it. It's based on a true story. A guy who was just had a hectic, horrific war experience, got shot down, was in a boat for maybe like 30 days, and went to a Japanese prisoner of war camp. And so there was one where we're in the water. Why are you laughing at?
I'm sorry, I'm still laughing at Lane.
It's
Just
so hot.
quietly struggling.
It's so hot, dude. I can't believe he fucking did this to me.
It's his favorite thing. I don't.
Were you in the movie?
So there's a scene where I'm pretty sure I'm in it.
I wonder if I
Tom's
could
trying-
find it.
Yeah, so
That's the
there's
thing
a
with
scene
extra.
at the end, spoiler, where the prisoners get out.
I was about to watch that fucking.
No, you won't.
I
It's,
Is it any good? I
eh,
would watch it.
it's not worth watching.
Okay.
Have you got an IMDb page for it?
No, I don't. So we all run into the water because we walk into the water because we're not sure if we're going to get shot in there or if we're going to be rescued. We think we're going to get shot because sometimes they walk you to the water and then just kill you and then let the ocean deal with you. So we walk into there and then we see the planes overhead and we got to be like, yeah, fucking, woo, we're rescued, you. And we weren't doing that good enough. So Angelina Jolie would tell the first assistant director and he would yell at us.
Oh shit.
So
yeah, that's their
So
job.
she would be like, blah, 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 blah. And we'd be like, yo, you're not doing this shit good enough. Yo, you need to do this, and
Yeah.
this. And so she'd come off as like the nice woman. She's like, I know you've been in the water for 3 hours, but that's okay. I'm just a few more scenes longer. Roger's got to get his shots.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like, this is on you, Angelina. Don't you fucking... don't
Was
you
she
do
hot in
this.
person? That's
Yeah,
what the
she
people want to
actually
know.
was. She actually was. I'm not going to
Yeah.
lie to you. She
Did
was-
you smash?
Yeah. That was... I
She
rated
was
her
like, oh,
tomb.
Fuck
I rated her
Prisoner
tomb.
of war.
Fuck
Come
yeah.
here.
Angelina Jolie's overrated as an actor, though.
Yeah, I would agree.
Top 3 Angelina Jolie films.
Mrs. and Mrs. Smith, and that's it.
That
That
is
is it.
Interrupted. She's good in that.
What?
Changelings.
What's Girl Interrupted? Is it a girl who's trying to speak?
It's like,
She keeps getting cut off.
can I tell you about?
you be the girl, I'll be the interrupting.
So today.
Moo.
Was
That's the cow.
so yeah.
Moo.
Oh no, he's still going.
No, okay. No, but actually, do
She's
you
like
have
a-
a top 3? Mr. and Mrs. Smith's good, but that's still like a chick flick.
It's
like
not
a
that good.
Girl
film.
Interrupted's a film. It wasn't a joke.
No, Girl Interrupted's a film, but top 3 Angelina Jolie movies.
That's what I'm saying.
Tomb Raider, I guess, would be up there
Tomb
by
Raider will be up there.
default.
Yeah.
Changeling.
And she was A-list as shit, and she didn't do 5 good movies.
True.
That's real talk for your Tom and Frenchy podcast.
And let me tell you, Brad Pitt probably has 20 good
he
movies.
does. He has a lot more.
He was crazy handsome back in the
Holy
day. Holy
fuck.
shit.
He's crazy handsome now, dude.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
You see him
You're
in
not
Once
wrong.
Upon a Time in Hollywood. He takes
Yeah,
his shirt off
fuck.
on the roof.
He's
Yeah.
gone hotter.
How the fuck? I
That's
don't know
got
how
nothing.
I stopped myself from jacking off in the cinema when that
I
shit.
did.
Don't.
I
yeah,
just let it
don't.
happen.
Just go
Let
for
it
it.
happen.
Just be free of your body, Lane.
That's how you gotta do.
Just- We,
Did you notice in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood all the feet shots that Quentin Tarantino obviously asked for? Because he's got a foot fetish, and if you watch it, you'll notice like you see Margot Robbie's feet in like a weird close up. The chick, the backpacker chick, like weird close up of her feet. He
That's
loves
a
it.
dude who I'm a huge fan of his work. I think his movies are fantastic. That's a dude who I'm surprised hasn't been
Me
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 Too.
too.
I agree.
That's like when Terry Richardson got Me Too, I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, of course, like,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course. And then I was like, when's
Quentin,
Quentin
yeah,
Tarantino getting dropped in? But apparently, no one. He's all good.
He just must have just weird fetishes like the foot thing. They're like,
Yeah, I
it's
think
not
he's
enough to
mainly
me
feet.
too.
Mainly feet.
We were talking about as we were walking to the podcast lane. I was chatting and then I was expecting a response, and the boys couldn't talk because they saw a very attractive woman walking past us. And Lane's
It
like,
wasn't just us; it was you as well.
yeah,
Frenchy.
well, I stopped talking. Well,
Exempt
I
from
finished
this.
my sentence normally, but you were saying that no man was that hot that you'd stop talking and have to look at them. Brad Pitt is that hot.
No, but I'm telling you, a man can be so famous.
No, he's that hot.
No, because if Brad Pitt wasn't famous, people wouldn't stop.
Oh, I
I'm
would.
telling you, bro.
Ah.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now.
Okay, I've always thought this. I like to do this with a few celebrities. If his name was Brad Pitt, would he be as famous?
To be honest, bro, that's a bad argument with Brad Pitt because Pitt is not an attractive last
Brad?
name.
Well, are you gonna be like, oh, who's in the movie? Oh, it's Prad.
But I'm saying Pitt's a real gross last name. Like
Yeah, but Brad's a hot
Yes.
name. Most Brads are like hot douchebags.
Are they?
Yeah,
My cousin Brad is like that.
hot
yeah.
douchebag. Yeah, that's a Brad move.
He's actually really
But
nice
you're
guy.
saying like you're gonna be like, oh, that's Prad. Let's go watch Fight Club with Prad Bit in it.
I'm having another one of these. My mouth is on fire.
Bro, have you already finished that other one?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, you're drinking fast. I knew you were gonna need more than a 6-pack, Tom.
Yeah, we probably would have.
Don't blame me. I'm not drinking.
Well, I think you're the only person to blame here, Tom.
Makes no sense. Have another chip.
Fuck me.
He got ya.
That would make for some excellent content.
He got ya. So while we're still semi-legible,
Yep.
what's that word? How'd you get into rapping music, Lane?
When I was 15, I went to a concert in Brisbane and I saw 360
Ooh.
rap.
Was that
And
when he was on meth?
He probably was. He's a great guy.
What song? What album?
It was Falling Flying Tour.
Fuck, that is the best.
Yeah, that was a classic.
Oh.
Undeniable classic.
Nah,
That
I'm
blew
all over
up
that.
as
It
well.
was fucking crazy.
massive.
And then, so on the train ride home, I wrote my first rap on my Nokia E60 as a
shit.
draft text, and the rap was called Tetris, and it was probably fucking awful.
Do you remember it?
No,
Can we improv Tetris right now?
what do you mean, like
Improv a rap about Tetris.
Tetris?
Yes.
Yeah, go on French.
Yeah, I'll start if you want.
Hit it.
Yo, I was on the train getting pretty bored and I thought, what can I do? I'm gonna play a game, it's Tetris, and I put the blocks down, down. You thought it was gonna rhyme, Tom.
I was waiting for the rhyme the whole
Waiting for
time.
the rhyme. It was like that Avicii song where it's like, he says someday, I think it will remember. Oh, that's and nothing. The chorus rhymes, and people just put up with it. People are like,
Yeah,
fuck yeah.
I was really like, he's got a big build to this rhyme.
There's a big
Never
build to
came.
this rhyme. It
Never
never
came.
comes. I actually love that album from 60. I think that's
Yeah.
so
Oh,
sick.
dude, it was so good. And then when he toured for his album after that, I was the opening act on the tour.
That's so sick.
How good is that?
That's sick. That was fucking quick, bro.
Yeah, it was like a 3-year
How'd that
turnaround.
happen?
Just being really fucking good.
Yep.
I
Yep.
love that.
And
you
humble.
sucked his dick, didn't
And
you?
humble.
Being super humble.
Humble and good. That's the
Um,
combination.
I was first year at uni and
Studying.
I was in the Queensland Conservatory of Music. I was playing bass.
Oh, that makes
Gold Coast?
Yes.
double bass or
Just regular bass.
Gross.
I know, normie bass. And I was working at a telemarketing place at the time.
Nice.
Yo,
Yeah.
I did telemarketing for a bit. Do you
It's-
remember your pitch?
Yeah.
What is it? Hit us the script.
Did you guys do Indian accents?
No.
That's
that'd be
not.
racist.
Oh, that's racist.
Yeah, I did.
I thought everyone did that.
I did
Everyone
Filipino.
Yeah, you got to mix it up. You can't only do Indian.
Oh,
Sometimes
okay.
Sri
My
Lankan.
bad. My bad.
It was like.
Because they give you, for those who don't know about
give you a script.
telemarketing, they give you a script because they want any idiot to be able to do it. So
Yeah.
it's pretty much just like, there's a sentence, there's a paragraph you need to read. No matter what they say, hit them with this next paragraph. There's not if they say this, if
Yeah.
they say this. It's just keep going through.
Just keep going.
If they're on the line, you got a chance.
And when I was 18, I was working for a scam company that pretended to be Jetstar.
A scam company that pretended to be
We
Jetstar
said that people had won free flights.
is.
Oh shit!
So
you're
what was
like
it
a
called? Like,
Nigerian scam call center.
It was-
That's
It was
sick.
Nigerian Scam Limited. And yeah, we called up people, said that they had won flights. All
God.
they had to do.
Stop telling me, French. Frenchy keeps eyeing at me that you're.
I can't hear you half the time.
I'm
mate.
sorry.
I
Tell
can't
him.
hear you
Don't
half
tell
the time.
me.
And we said that they had won free flights to wherever they want.
To wherever they want.
And all they had to do was pay for like an upgrade. It was so. I only worked there for like a month.
That's fucking
Free-
funny that they do that in Australia, but
yeah,
Free flights, and they got to meet Brad Pitt.
yeah.
that's a good deal.
And then
Is it still around?
I hated it. I fucking hated working there.
That one you actually do need an Indian accent for.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd help.
And
or
I
Nigerian.
recorded this rap at uni using like the Pro Tools and that there, and I got this dude I knew, Lockie, who had a camera. He had a camera pretty much like what you guys have got here.
Not that good.
Not that good. It was it was pretty local, and we went to the top of Burley Hill, which is on the Gold Coast, and I filmed me lip syncing to this thing I recorded, and I put it on Facebook and YouTube, and 360 saw it. And
Wow.
No way. That's cool.
And then he called me, and he was like, "Hey, this is 360." I'm like, "That's so funny. Great impression,
Oh,
friend
wow.
who's nailed this." And he's like, "I'm on tour with Eminem right now. Do you want to come to an after party for Eminem? I'd love to meet you. I like your music." And
That's so sick.
so I went up to Brisbane and went to this after party for the Eminem show, and I met 60 there, and he was like, "Have you got any other songs?" And I didn't have any other songs.
We only had one song.
I had one song, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, heaps." He's like, "Oh, dude, send me something." I was like, "Yeah, man." And I went home and made another song, and then I emailed him the next day. And he's like, "Dude, this is sick. I'll put it out, and I'm gonna put it on my socials." And I was like, "Holy fuck!" Like,
That's so sick.
it's on. So I recorded it like properly, and then got Lockie to film it again. Sent it to the 60s, like, "This is sick." And he put it on all of his socials, and it did all right. And then he's like, "Let's go on tour." And then we
what a
toured
nice
the show.
guy, bud.
You're a great
That's so
dude.
cool.
What song was it?
It was called Sensitive Teeth.
Yes, can I look it up?
If you Google 360 Sensitive Teeth,
YouTube? Do you think it'll be on YouTube?
probably not.
Is that corn chip now in your throat?
It
really moves back.
This is without a doubt the worst podcast I've ever fucking been on. I can't believe
You're
you
really so good at not looking like.
Yeah,
it hurts.
I can put up all the fronts in the world.
That's very interesting.
This is training. This is media training, Tom and Frenchy style.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you think 60s? Do you think 60s gonna have a comeback?
I would like that. Like, he's such a good dude. We've toured together 3 times now.
Wow.
Oh, that's sick.
And he's been such a supporter of my music.
Bit of a mentor.
Just a lot of
mentor.
Colgate articles coming out.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, let's hear one of those.
How about you do 360 Rendezvous? Because about a year later, I made this song with a video.
Tom, how do you spell rendezvous? I know how to spell it.
Rendezvous.
Yeah, Rendezvous.
We used to have a picture in my house that said rendezvous. That's how I know.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
And I sent him the song and the video. He's like, because at the time my songs were only getting like 1,000 views on YouTube.
Yeah.
And he was like, "It's like I can't handle people not seeing this. Like, this is too good."
Yo.
And so
that's
he
crazy.
put it on his own. Like, he uploaded it as him. Like, he
That's
put the
so
song on
good.
his socials.
I can't find it.
And
Is it the festival song?
no.
It's definitely not.
And
him.
and yeah, he and it got like 40,000 views, which at the time was like
yeah, that's nice.
like
massive.
unparalleled.
Yeah,
to any,
yeah,
like
yeah,
going
yeah.
from 1,000 views on a song to
yeah.
40,000 views was,
Right, that's
Blows
crazy.
your mind.
it was yeah. It's no Frenchy in the
No,
talent.
my first viral video was 70,000 for Wollongong, and I was like, "That's the most views in the world."
Really?
That's impossible to top.
Yeah.
I'm at the
I
top.
like couldn't
now.
sleep when the
camera one got like 400,000 or something.
got like 200,000 in a day.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like not sleeping. I was like, oh
That's
shit,
great.
that's
My-
nuts.
Sugary Sweet's got like 160,000 streams on Spotify.
Ooh.
I can't even walk
That's
down the
so
street.
good. That's so
You
good.
gotta understand
You
what
don't
it's like to
even
be me.
know. You don't even know Tommy Hilfiger.
So from there, like, so you're touring with 360.
Yep.
Loving life. How was the festival scene? Was it fun?
I've only ever played like 2 festivals. One of them was in South Korea.
Yo, that was this year, wasn't
That
it?
was this year.
Fuck, how crazy is that?
What does that look like?
So
Um,
there was a. I told
Don't do
Brandon
an
have,
about
you seen
this.
the, have you seen the movie The Interview?
Yes.
It's like that, but a South version of that.
Gotcha.
There was a secret headliner for this festival, and
Drake.
and he got booed off
Frank
stage.
Ocean, yeah.
Um,
So we just talked about that in our last podcast.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that before we get back to your South Korea story?
like, you know, sometimes I like to say stuff because I'm so sure that I'm not going to succeed in life that I can just say anything with
It's
no
not going to come back to
future
you. Not going to come back to
repercussions.
you. Yep.
I will say this right now.
Yep.
Drake, not a fan. Like, not even like a remote fan. Like, not a fan at all. Like,
Controversial.
the last thing that Drake put out that I was like, this is good, was If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. So it's been 4 years now
Wow.
since I've liked a Drake project.
But you're all about albums, not songs. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm a record man.
So on his last album, there was the song Non-Stop. You don't like that?
Not at all.
So fucking sick. No,
Yeah,
I
I like-
love
I like
that.
a bit of
This is
Drake.
how much
It's
I don't like the
so
song.
cool.
I like the Kid Leroy remix more than the Drake
Wow,
original.
Drake hater on the podcast.
I'm sorry, I am. I
Did
try
you
not
like back to back?
to- It was good. It was a good diss track.
Yeah, it was
It was
a good
good.
diss track.
But I'm also like a Pusha T man since I was a young dude.
Did you like Degrassi?
yeah.
That shit was trash. I'm
Now
so
real
like,
shots are fired.
Like I'm sure, like I'll meet Drake someday, and I'll be so courteous and nice to him, and I'm sure it'll be all good. But
and he'll bitch slap
Okay,
the shit out of
okay.
you.
not
Okay.
a fan.
If you do meet Drake,
Mm-hmm.
what are you gonna say? Like, because you're gonna suck his dick.
No, I won't.
You will.
No, I've told.
Yo,
I've
it's
told
Drake. Are you a fan of my music?
No.
Whoa.
Like,
No.
and-
Yo.
and
Yo, I was about to give you a deal, son.
I've got a deal, so I don't need Drake.
Yeah,
but-
well, it was going to be a better deal.
Oh, no,
Drake,
it
you're
couldn't
getting
have
pumped. For
Yo,
that.
he's punking me.
been.
Don't boo me. I saw your mixtape with 60 and I liked it and I wanted to get you on tour with me.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
What?
I think If You're Reading This, It's Too Late was a fantastic project.
Yo,
I
thank
think
you,
I
man.
think Nothing Was the Same was brilliant. I think Take Care was probably your best
Thank
work.
you, man. Yo, I appreciate that.
I think
dog.
Thank Me Later was clearly derivative of Kanye West Anyway and Heartbreaks.
Yeah, that was the
Even
plan.
shows
yeah.
to the point where like Kanye produced the main single from the album, but
Yo, thank you so much. What does
All-
derivative mean?
it's like almost the son of. It's
Yo,
like the,
thank you. Appreciate
um,
that, man.
It's Jesus to my God, bro.
yeah,
Yo, wait up. Pusha T wants to talk to you, Lane.
I say I find that Pusha T's infinitely better. Has way
Yo, wait,
too-
it's Soldier Boy.
like
Superman there.
okay, so Drake's better than Soldier Boy. I'll
What
say
the
that.
fuck, bro? I'm right here.
Do you
But-
think if you put your mind to it, you could make a Soldier Boy type song?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Why don't you?
Because I want people.
No,
to
but
listen
like
to my
one
music.
massive, like hacky viral song.
Oh nah, like my label has wanted me to do like trap music and stuff before,
Mm.
and I've been like, I kind of want music that's gonna sound cool in 5 years.
You were like, no, it's a trap doing trap.
Oh, nice.
No.
So
So why
what-
are we friends? That you say shit like that? This is so trash.
So at least
what-
I didn't make you have the corn chip. That was his
That's
idea.
I think-
that's dog act.
I think he made you because he took one to encourage
It's your idea,
you.
but you bought him.
I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna have one. I'm
they
not a
just look like
psycho.
regular Doritos.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
that's the
On
trick.
camera, people can't tell how sweaty I am. And
No.
how-
Do you want
you
the
don't look-
aircon on?
You
We
don't
got
look that.
aircon.
You actually don't look that sweaty.
really
You're glowing.
cool.
So
Well,
what
good
are
then.
your top 5 favorite artists at the moment then? If you're not a Drake fan.
All right, how about we
Which
just
genre?
well,
Oh, you mean him?
because I listen to like John Mayer and Teskey Brothers and shit, like
Right.
stuff that's not really rap. But if we're going top 5 rappers,
Do rappers.
Let's
I think
do-
that'll
yeah.
simplify it.
I'll give you my top 5 favorite rappers of all time.
Okay.
Okay. Number 5, I'm gonna try and reverse countdown this.
Yeah, I like
it.
that.
It's like,
This,
that
no,
show.
you gotta finish with number 1.
Number 5, I'm gonna give to Pusha T.
You love
Ooh.
Pusha T.
Thank you,
Tom,
man.
name
Thank you, man.
name your favorite Pusha T song.
Can't think of any.
Yeah. But they're all
Me
great.
neither. I don't know.
I know I've heard of him, but I can't think of any.
I'm
He's
pretty
fucking
sure
awesome.
if you want to go
What's his-
and take a ride with me, 3 women
That's
in
Nelly.
the I know it is. Nelly's the real god, rap god.
It wasn't me. Pusha T on camera.
Oh fuck. So yeah, I'll go Pusha T number 5.
Yep.
Number 4, like you have to go, Drake.
Soldier Boy.
Number 4, I'm gonna say Rick Ross.
Wow.
The boss.
The boss. I met Rick Ross this year.
Really?
That's
He was a nice
sick.
guy.
That's sick. Tell us how you met him.
It's not that interesting. I played before him at a festival
In
then-
South Korea?
in
Oh, we
South
never got
Korea.
to that story.
Yeah. In the Yojin Mountains of South Korea, I met Rick
That's so
Ross.
random.
Yeah, so random.
That-
So I'm gonna go Rick Ross 4. I'm gonna go Biggie Smalls 3. Notorious B.I.G. number 3. 2, Kendrick Lamar.
Cool.
Yeah, he's good.
And number 1, Kanye West.
Nice.
Ooh.
So what did you think? We've talked about it. The new album. Thoughts?
Huge fan.
Yeah, you loved
But
it?
I get why people don't like it.
Yeah.
I
There
understand.
was a
that.
few songs I really liked.
This is the
like-
thing with Kanye
I
West.
can't think of
And
the
people
names.
people tend to forget Kanye, because I know you guys are like me. We're all old hunks of coal. We're all old men.
Yep. 22.
22. We're all
Years
22,
old.
and we're all young old men.
Go on.
I remember when Kanye was producing for Jay-Z, and Kanye wanted to rap, and people were like, "He's a producer, he can't rap." And he did College Dropout, and he did
So
the
good.
Chipmunk soul sampling, and it was so dope. And then he did Late Registration, follow-up record, year later, where instead of Chipmunk the sample, he got them replayed, so he'd get live horns, like in Touch the Sky. He'd get all this live shit where he recreated the samples. People were like, fuck yeah. Then he did Graduation. It was like he took, instead of having live instruments, he had synthesizers. Got rid of the Chipmunk shit. He just like, it was all just big. It like pretty much started trap music. Like Can't Tell Me Nothing from 2007.
So good.
It sounds like it came out today.
Yeah.
It like, I'm gonna fucking throw up from those fucking hot chips. It basically introduced like what we know like contemporary. He took pop elements of pop music and made it more pop. And what people tend to forget is that him and 50 Cent went head to head.
Yeah,
And 50 Cent said, "I will retire if Kanye West outsells me."
Oh,
and,
really?
And people forget that at the time, 50 Cent was the biggest artist in the world. And Kanye West was 2 records in. People forget that shit. It'd be like if Chance the Rapper
Interesting.
now was like, I'm going to outsell Drake. I'm going to go head to head with Drake. I'm going to try and outsell Trap. And then Kanye won. Kanye sold 900,000 copies in the first week of Graduation. 50 Cent sold fuck all with Curtis. And he still kept making music. And
Then he went bankrupt.
and then they did.
Then he got a hit TV show. Now he just trolls Jay.
Yeah, now
Who's the other guy he trolls?
he trolls everyone. Ja Rule.
Ja Rule. That's it. Ja Rule.
Deservedly so.
Yeah.
Then Kanye comes out. He's like, "All right, cool. I'm the best rapper in the world. I've won 23 Grammys. What the fuck else left for me to do?" So he goes, "Fuck it." He stops rapping. He goes singing. 808 and Heartbreaks. Just starts singing. Introduces
That was
autotune.
interesting.
T-Pain was like on the wave, and then Kanye's like, "All right, this is how we actually really do it." And then that spawns like the sounds of Drake, J. Cole, pretty much anything
So
that's
he
popular now.
popularized
is
autotune. Even Post
yeah.
Malone?
Yeah, anything that's like autotune like driven, 808 and Heartbreaks was the start of all that shit. Then then Taylor Swift wins an award for best video.
That was so good.
Kanye West, drunk on stage. First time anyone ever saw Amber Rose as well, stripper from Philadelphia.
Yeah, I know.
Kanye brought a stripper from Philadelphia to the red carpet with a bottle of Hennessy, and now she's famous.
Didn't she marry Wiz Khalifa or
She
something?
did. They had a kid.
Yeah.
And
That's crazy.
and so
She was
Kanye's
a
like,
hot bald chick.
he goes on stage. He says, "Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm going to let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. The Beyonce song, Single Ladies, the video holds up to this day.
No,
It fucking does. It does.
No, oh,
Yeah,
it's,
so
they're
you're
just
telling me-
dancing in heels.
You're telling me that Love Story by Taylor Swift is a better music video than Single Ladies?
Yes.
No, you
Yes.
talk shit.
Frenchy's
Yes.
a weird Taylor Swift fan.
I love Taylor Swift.
It's weird.
Taylor Swift can
Bro,
suck a
they
dick.
just got a choreographed dance. It's the most
Nah.
basic shit I've ever seen in
Nah,
my fucking
Love
life.
Story, the video sucks, the song sucks.
You
So-
just don't. It just doesn't. You just can't relate to it.
No,
I can.
Taylor Swift, that video can go fuck itself. And then
Romeo, take
It
me
sucks.
somewhere.
And then so
we can be
everyone like
alone.
completely cancels Kanye. And they're like,
That
fuck
is true.
Kanye.
That's cancel culture.
That
That's
was
what
the original cancel culture was
Yeah,
Kanye
yeah.
West. fucking Obama came out, said Kanye West was a jackass in a fucking
That's
video.
so funny.
So Kanye's like, fuck this. He's like, I'm going to go to Milan because I've achieved all this in music.
Wait.
I'm going to try and achieve fashion.
Wait,
so,
wait.
Yep.
Wait, so I don't want to interrupt you. Did you mean
I'm gonna let you
Milan,
Italy.
the city, or the Disney movie Mulan?
No. He goes to Italy. He goes to Italy with his friend.
Okay, that's better. That makes more sense.
Him
Go
and his
on.
friend go to Italy. And his friend's name is Virgil Abloh.
I don't know who that is.
He's now the creative director of Louis Vuitton Off-White.
Oh shit.
This guy. He takes him to Italy, and and Kanye's designed the Yeezys. He's taking them to everyone, and nowhere wants them. Like no, but the thing is, people are taking his designs and making them their own.
Oh.
So he's like, so there's like a sneaker influence from Kanye, but they're not giving Kanye the credit for it. Nike gives him a deal. They're like, we're going to put out 3 shoes with you. He's got the Nike Air Yeezys, 2 of them, and then the Red Octobers. But they do a limited run of it. Kanye then comes back. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, the most critically acclaimed album of the last
that album.
30 years. Like
Yeah,
literally the
yeah.
most critically acclaimed shit
That's
since the
crazy.
fucking Beatles. Kanye comes out with that after being completely cancelled. So these critics that are reviewing the album already have like the backstory. They know they fucking hate Kanye, and Kanye still beats
And then
it.
they just
Album of
can't
the year.
say anything.
Everyone, they
have
can't
to be
say
like,
no.
You know what?
The shit is too hot. The shit is too fucking hot. And from those, he did a series called Good Fridays, where every Friday he released a new song. From those series, he introduced people to new artists like J. Cole. No one hit the first popular J. Cole song was on Good
Yo.
Fridays. J. Cole, Big Sean, Wale. Everyone that's big now started from this. And so Kanye introduces everyone to the popular music for the next 10 years. And then he puts out Dark Twisted Fantasy, critically acclaimed album. Then him and Jay-Z make an album again.
Yeah,
Watch
that
the
was-
Throne. They
yeah.
go to different hotels all across the world.
Yeah.
Biggest album of the year. So he's gone, 4 years, had the number 1 album 4 times in a row. Has Watch the Throne. Then he goes, what's going on? All right. In Chicago, we've got drill music. He's like, drill music's cool, but it needs to be bigger. So Kanye's like, fuck it. I want to do drill music. Does Cruel Summer. 5 number 1s on the album. That's like some Katy Perry pop
What
shit.
were those songs?
I don't
Yeah.
like. Click. Mercy.
Oh, Click, yeah.
All the shit. All the trap, like the stuff that, if you go back and listen to Cruel Summer, that's commercial radio right now.
I will go back and
You
listen to
gotta
it.
listen to Cruel Summer, commercial radio right now. Then the year after Cruel Summer, so he's gone Dark Twisted Fantasy,
but-
Watch the Throne, Cruel Summer. Then he does Yeezus. He just flips it again. Experimental fucking album, like just all electronic shit. Fuck yeah.
I just want to say, listeners, if you can't tell, Lane doesn't mind Kanye West.
I've heard a few songs.
Fairly oblivion.
Yeah, I'm on the fence with this guy. And did Yeezus. They did
Yeezus.
Life of Pablo. They did
Which
Yay.
sucked. Which sucked.
Kids See Ghosts.
Which sucked.
Every
The
Kanye
last 3
album
sucked.
has been a
The
completely
last 3
different
sucked.
record. He's reinvented himself every record, and then somehow he's done it again. He's done another reinvention, Jesus King, which is not by no means his best record, but it's another reinvention.
You can't. Yeah, I get that. It's okay. All the other ones are cool. You can't just do. Just because you do a different genre of music doesn't mean it's good. Do you know what I mean?
Oh no, I get that.
This latest one is just. It's just so. It feels so hypocritical when he's dropping a song with Lil Pump saying, "I'm a
Totally.
quick fuck. I like a sick fuck." Next minute's like, "Jeebus is our savior."
Yep.
Don't
But
go
also-
eat at Chick-fil-A or whatever the fuck his album was
In
about.
saying that, his second number 1 song, Jesus Walks.
Yeah, I know.
So he's had gospel elements in his music for over 10 years, 15 years now.
But one of my things that annoyed me most about actually Christianity, and because I grew up in a Christian church, I feel like I can say this, especially rappers who do it, is like, you can't do I fucking love Jesus with one song, then I fuck heaps of hoes in the other song.
Totally.
People
you
sin,
gotta-
I get that, but you can't brag about sinning.
You gotta say boys.
That was a fucking good one, Tom.
I've
Tom's
been
back.
asleep for the last couple of minutes.
Tom's back.
He's
My
like-
Kanye rant.
Lane's on the Kanye rant.
Yeah.
Did you see him like talking to like telling Kim Kardashian she can't wear shit out now?
Yeah, I didn't see that. What's
Yeah,
this
there was
going
like some
on?
clip of like I think it was on like Keeping Up with the Kardashian or something, but it made the news. And it was like she was dressing like kind of provocative, and he's like, "You can't wear that out." But the ironic thing is, like, he's kind of the one who made her style. Like,
Yeah, he sold her. Yeah.
yeah.
Do
But now
you-
he's saying she can't wear
Do
it.
you think he's punching with Kim? She's equal to him, or he's like should they
She's
have a
punching.
different girl?
She's punching.
Definitely.
She's anyone that's with Kanye
what is her
punching.
talent?
Nothing. No. She's good at getting people to want to have things. Like if she has something, people go, "I want to have that."
Yeah,
which has to be a talent.
That is a
For
talent. That
influence is a talent.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like I feel like she and there's certain people in her family that are legitimately influencers.
killing it.
We've our podcast has been sponsored by breakfast shirts, and at least 1 to 3 people have bought them since we've been doing it. So
That's the power.
I'm not saying
Influence.
that's Kim Kardashian like.
All I'm saying is no one man should have all that power.
No one man. Fuck, you love Kanye. He's,
So just say
Yeah.
you were at a bathroom stall.
mm,
2 glory holes. One is
Yeah.
Kanye West. One is young Brad Pitt.
No, neither.
You have to suck one.
You had to suck one?
yeah.
Oh, dude, like fucking Brad Pitt because
Because
Okay.
you're racist.
Okay.
no, it may it,
That does sound racist. That does.
It
After you
does.
do a 30-minute diatribe about Kanye West, and then
Yeah.
you're sucking Brad Pitt's dick when
No,
you're like, "Oh,
like-
Mr. and Mrs. Smith was all right."
because
Racist.
no, because people know I like Kanye. Like Brad Pitt is a surprise for the folks at home.
Right.
People aren't watching. This isn't live stream.
No, this is like Big
you.
Brother. People are voting.
Okay.
People
Whose
vote.
dick is
Okay.
that?
Okay. Here's the other option: Kanye West's dick through a glory hole.
Yeah.
Your mouth goes on it, or Tom's.
What?
So do I choose if Tom sucks a dick or if I suck a dick?
Yes.
Well, I choose Tom to suck a dick.
But he's
anyway.
gonna do a bad job. That's your.
That's fine.
That's the god of
I'm
rap.
I'm sure Kanye doesn't know that if it's a glory hole, then you know.
True.
I shook Kanye's hand once.
Did you?
Yeah. I
No way.
Yeah, I shook Kanye's hand once.
Another handshake glory hole.
Yeah.
I knew you recorded in his studio. I didn't know you shook his hand.
I recorded in his studio.
What?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
It was just through mutual friends and connections and shit. Recorded at his spot in LA. It was
That's
it was,
so
it was
sick.
fucking mad. And but yeah, when I went to see him at Big Day Out in 2012.
That'd be cool if. Okay, Tom, you're Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to shake your hand. Hey, Kanye, nice to meet you. And then you grab it, hold it for a bit longer, and you look him in the eyes, go, "I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck."
That would be good. He'd be like,
That'd be very
"Whoa,
good. And
man,
you
I
keep
gotta
staring
stop."
at him,
Yeah.
and then he'd be like, "Oh, you're reciting my lyric." You're like, "What lyric?"
Well, yeah, it hasn't been because it was 2012.
Lane, you under the rap name Saint Lane.
Correct.
Do you do any other work under different names?
Not that I'm aware of.
That's good.
That was weird, man.
There's a song coming out that
Yeah. Tell me about it.
has a similar sounding voice to you. That's all I'm
Really?
saying. Yeah,
Oh shit.
it'll be cool.
Sounds like a handsome man if
You're
I've
gonna,
ever heard
you're
one.
gonna like it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh shit.
It's a strange tease
Do you
for
wanna-
us people who don't know what you're talking about.
Do you want to do some stories? We do some fucked up news stories on the podcast,
Yeah.
and we get to chat about them. Are you keen for them?
Yeah, I've got a fucked up story for you if you want to hear it.
Yes.
Okay.
Side note, I've never needed to piss so bad in my whole life.
You go
Right
piss,
now.
and we can get things. You know where the toilet is?
Yeah,
What, Tom?
We got
If
time?
you want to have a corn chip,
No. Alright, I'm gonna piss real quick, and then I've got a great pedophile story.
I've got actual news stories, so
I can comment on the news.
we're gonna start on the news story while you go piss. Tom, this is our favorite thing to do. Tom, would you like fishermen assaulted by mermaids or Olaf doll sex acts?
the Olaf doll.
Olaf doll, perfect. So these are stories we got by our Patreon supporters who also sponsored this extra second episode. So thanks a lot for that.
Thank you, our children. For
Our
the
children
sponsorship.
and Frenchy's Fiddlers, or just whatever it is. They sent us this article. I'm like, as you know, I've got the stand-up comedy about Let It Go
Yep,
Frozen.
Frozen.
from my
Having
2015
sex to the movie Frozen.
16 show, which is a true story.
Oh,
It's called Man Accused of Sexual Acts with Stuffed Olaf Doll. Olaf is a character from Frozen, the snowman. You seen Frozen?
I think so. I actually don't know if I've actually seen it.
If you've seen it, you remember.
No,
It's that good.
then I haven't seen it.
So he's the snowman, looks like that.
Yep.
Classic snowman, carrot for a nose, and look at the man accused.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. It
He looks like a Satanist. Looks like young Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, that's crossed with Ted Bundy, like a serial killer
Absolutely,
vibes.
like kind of good looking.
A Florida man is accused of performing sexual acts on a stuffed Olaf doll in a Pinellas County Target.
in a Target. Jesus.
According to arrest
Bro.
affidavit. Whatever you
David.
pronounce that.
Yeah.
Cody Christopher Mieta. Yeah, we're going to name and shame you. 20. 22.
Fuck. Surely you got better things. To
Surely
do.
there's better options. I
Like
guess
you're
you
not
can't,
at the end of your rope.
you can't drink till 21, so...
Maybe you just started drinking.
No,
Oh,
he
he was only
can't. So
20.
he was like,
I thought you said
I can't
22.
wait another year to drink. I'm going to fuck a Olaf doll.
Absolutely.
Charged with criminal mischief and a misdemeanor. Mieta entered the store Tuesday afternoon.
Oh, a Tuesday afternoon.
Approached,
Surely there's some meth involved or something.
approached a display of Disney's Frozen merchandise.
How do
According
you
to
choose the
affidavit.
one?
He selected a large stuffed Olaf, put it on the floor,
Oh no.
and continued to perform a series of sexual acts.
What did he do? Like suck the carrot nose? Stick it up his
Well,
ass?
you got to warm it up.
Yeah, true.
It's frozen. It's snow.
True. You're going to get frostbite on your knob. You're going to get that like Blackfoot.
Then the article goes on to say the toy could not be resold. Obviously.
That'd be disgusting if they just brushed it off. Just like scrape the cum off and put it back
But-
on the cell.
But I love that he didn't just put it down his pants and fuck it. He put it down on the ground and then started missionary, flipped it over, like did the
I'm impressed.
you go on top, Olaf.
Yeah. That's actually impressive.
I need to last a bit longer. Go on top. Could not be resold and Target was forced to let it go.
Oh,
Following
that's
the
good.
incident, it didn't.
They bantered it.
That's banter. The item was promptly destroyed due to the circumstances.
Oh,
He's also accused of performing sexual acts on a unicorn stuffed animal. Yo, cheating on the snowman with a unicorn.
Bro, he's just cross culturing snowman and unicorn.
That item was discarded after the incident. Important to know. He has a history of similar behavior, admitted to doing stupid stuff, the affidavit said, while he was detained inside the store. I love that they put the let it go pun in there. That actually, you just missed someone having sex with an Olaf doll. We're going to get to the other one, Lane, before we get your story.
Mm-hmm.
We want you to comment on this one. This is a story I've wanted to talk about for a while. We love headlines.
I love headlines.
So-
Unless it's the Drake song headlines. That song sucks.
Never
I love
never
how
heard
much you
that
hate
song.
Drake.
He hates Drake, doesn't
Love
he?
it.
I'm not a fan.
We sometimes we will read an article based on the headline, then we find out the actual article, and we're like, "Oh, that was a bit dark." But this
Mhm.
one looks funny.
Yep.
Florida fisherman lost at sea for 14 days, claims he was sexually assaulted by mermaids.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Florida man is where you.
Same as the last one, actually.
It's always.
Yeah.
Have you ever typed
I've
in
heard
Florida
about it.
man and then you type in your any day of the week? January 1st, January 2nd, March 10th.
the
There's a
Olaf doll.
crazy fucking story about Florida man. Have you seen the show Atlanta?
Yes.
Yes.
They talk about Florida
Yeah,
man.
yeah. It's a great show.
That's so it was
What,
Alvin.
do I have a comment on it? Though?
Alvin McAllister, 72.
Wow, that's old.
So if a mermaid's gonna molest anyone, it's a 72.
It's a weak man.
It's a
You
70
could
you
overpower
can
him
overpower.
with your flippers.
He was found off a small rocky islet 200 miles off the nearest coastland. He was
Islet.
shipwrecked 2 weeks ago.
I picked up on that as well. What
What's
the fuck?
islet?
Wouldn't it be
Islet.
would it,
How
could
do
it
you
be
pronounce
could it
it?
be an islet? Because like island,
Oh well, how would you pronounce islet?
island.
I-L-E-T. That'd be an islet.
What?
I'm so confused.
It's an islet. Yeah, I know what you're saying. He managed to survive off several. Wait for this. Several seagulls, mussels, and urchins.
How would
So
you
he's
eat a
eating
se-
good. He's
He
eating
caught
good.
seagulls.
That's impressive.
Have you seen The Shallows?
No.
Oh, bro, you're missing out.
Have you heard Drake?
Trash.
McAllister, for whom doctors do not fear his life. Weird sentence that is.
Weird flex.
We don't fear his life.
Was found
What?
suffering from intense hallucinations, possibly caused by dehydration and the toxins of unidentified mussels he consumed on the islet. So he's hallucinating because of the sea urchins and mussels he ate.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains the sexual assault.
He
perhaps.
described in graphic detail how he was forced to perform oral sex
Wow.
on
That's
the
not the-
fish-like genitals of
Oh
these
my
aquatic
God.
creatures
When in your life have you seen a 70-something-year-old going, you know what, fucking blow me? Like, no, no matter what species you are, you can be a mermaid, you don't go, hey, well, we found this old man. Hey, old man,
my dick,
blow my
dummy.
fucking gills.
If anyone's not going to have a lick, it's an old man. He's
They
had
love-
experience.
He's done the
Yeah.
rounds, you're saying.
They love 50-cent cones from Macca's old people. They're
They
always
do,
getting
yeah.
them.
Practicing.
Is that a Macca's
The
plug?
light's gone. Wait for this.
Shout
So
out.
this is important that McAllister's brother says this, by the way. He says, described in graphic detail how he was forced to perform oral sex on the fish-like genitals of these aquatic creatures, not only onto the women, but also onto the men.
So you're telling me that there was merman and
Merman, and they're
mermaids.
like, suck my dick. This mermaid.
But there's no dick. They're fish.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
Bottom half is fish.
You're dead right. You're making
It's all
few
fish.
very good points.
Do you reckon he was just deep
Yo.
throating a trout or something?
Wait for this.
Body.
This is the weirdest sentence of the article.
Hit me with it.
Although Mr. McAllister does present abnormal injuries and inflammation to the genital and anal area,
Okay, red flag. Motherfucker was fisting himself with like a sea cucumber or something.
Yeah, holy shit.
it's highly unlikely he was sexually exploited or sodomized by living sea creatures, and these are possibly self-inflicted.
Oh man, I guess if you get real bored on an island, 2 weeks, you're gonna start putting cuttlefish up your asshole.
Oh yeah, well, 2 hours. Really, like I'm not getting found. Where's the cuttlefish?
There's this chick that me and the boys used to hang out with called Erin. That's
Oh,
before we decided-
Ariel, called Ariel.
Erin. Before we found out that she's a fucking cunt. She was a
Shout
nurse. Shout out her at the Robina
Was
Hospital on the Gold Coast. And and she told us that there was a 14-year-old boy who apparently slipped on a cucumber in the shower,
Oh,
and they had to
shit.
take it out of his stomach. And it's like,
Same.
did he slip?
Stomach.
Yeah.
He
That's
just ate
deep.
it. I think he just ate
He
it.
just fucking. It went right up there.
Fuck.
Have you ever had anything like that?
In my asshole?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I remember I was in primary school and I had a friend and he was telling me how. Do you remember Lego? They'd have like rows.
I have heard of Lego, yes.
Like they have like
I'm aware of it.
there was the boats and then they had like little Lego rows that fit into the Lego man's hands. He said he put one of those up his pee hole.
No.
And for the rest of school, I couldn't look at him the same. Like
Oh.
this was like maybe first, like I don't know, like we were like 12, and then the rest of the time I was like, this kid's fucked.
He turned a chick into a lamp. He had to.
100%.
You walked to his house.
Who
you're
would
like,
put a
"What-
Lego row up their pee hole?
Have
That's
you
a
done
red
that?
flag.
Have you ever
No.
done
I
that?
feel like
no.
Frenchy's very quiet.
no,
on that.
nothing. Never put anything up the pee hole. Everyone knows that.
What's it called? It's called like soothing or
Urethra.
something. Soothing.
Isn't that urethra?
It is your urethra, yes.
Oh, but there's a thing for
yeah,
that
it's
you
called
call-
like.
Nah.
Well, I don't know.
Fuck
Sounding,
that.
sounding.
It's like the kids in the sandbox. You ever seen that?
No.
Oh, so there was when I was in high school. There was a porn that was all the rave. It was called Kids in a Sandbox. There was no kids involved.
Oh,
It was a
jeez.
chick. It was a.
Tom was excited for a second.
Yeah, Tom was like,
It's like,
what was
where-
that called again?
Where is
Um,
said sandbox?
I'll type that in.
A chick puts a dildo down a dude's dick hole
Oh
and
shit!
splits his dick in half.
Oh, it was like one of those blueberry pussies or whatever the fuck it's
Oh
called.
yeah, like
Blue
blue
waffles.
waffle, blue waffle, yeah. And the chick just splits this dude's
Lemon
dick in half.
party, yeah.
Fuck on. We were doing Reddit 50/50, and there was one where
Oh,
there was a toe in a pee hole, and then the toe came out of the pee hole, and all this cum.
Have
shot
you
out.
done Reddit 50/50?
Yeah, and we should do it.
Tom made me do it on his video for a roundabout crew.
Yeah.
And there's this one, it's like
It came up twice.
dog does a flip or woman has maggots eat her brain or some shit like that. And I'm
It
like,
was cool.
and this was the first one. I'm like, okay, let's click on it. And it was literally an open brain and just maggots eating a woman's
yeah.
brain.
Frenchy was really traumatized.
I was
Not as proud as
traumatized.
wank.
I was traumatized. That's not enjoyable for me to look at.
All right,
No.
we'll do one Reddit 50/50.
How,
because
how much
thought
time
like-
have we done, Tom?
I
we've
thought
done an hour and 8 minutes.
Oh, that's
is pretty good.
We'll do another 7.
do another hour.
Yes, Lane. I love that.
I'm out here.
All right, here we go.
Balloon with beautiful face, safe for work.
Oh,
Or the
taking
text
photos.
is gone. Or fresh bullet
oh
hole.
Jesus!
Well, there's red. There's red in it. I'm
And it says
scared.
not suitable. What do you reckon?
Not safe for work. Let's hit it. Hit it.
What is it? Oh, fuck. Oh, not again.
Do it.
Why isn't it not? Oh,
You fucked
it's
it.
very slow.
The internet
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a balloon with a.
It's a
That's not a
balloon.
beautiful
That's
face.
not, that looks like Voldemort.
That is
That
a
does look like Voldemort.
beautiful.
I guess by balloon face.
Like
standards.
you're almost disappointed when it's the safe
yeah, I
for work
kind of.
option.
I think we have to
Like,
do
it's like,
another
you're
one.
like, I want
What's
to be
this one?
Awful Christmas decor or man with sledgehammer handle through his throat.
All right, it's gonna be Christmas.
Frenchie's looking
It's,
for how much he hates it.
it's gonna
kind of
be it's gonna be
enjoyable.
Christmas for sure.
Show me Christmas.
Oh!
Frenchie, look.
Oh no!
Frenchie.
Oh god!
Frenchie, look.
I've looked. It's
Fred,
all-
no, you didn't
it's
look.
crazy.
That's
Frenchie's
fucked.
not looking.
That's fucked.
Just one look, French.
How? How the fuck does that happen?
I don't want to look.
How the fuck does
Oh, he's a fuck.
that? How does that happen?
That he's dead. That's
But
just
like
a
You
dead
have
man.
to be dead. You have to be dead.
That's
You
just
can't.
a
You
dead
can't
man.
live. Like
Sledgehammer isn't like a sharp object.
you can't go on
quite
a
difficult
yeah,
to
you,
do.
You can't go on a podcast and be
What
like,
the fuck
you
happened
won't
to
believe
this
the time a
podcast?
sledgehammer went through my throat. Like he's dead. He's fucking dead. There's no story. There's no. He's fucking dead.
And it wasn't like the sledgehammer side went through. It was like the handle.
It was the handle. It's the safest part. It's the bit you hold. And he's fucking dead. Do you guys want to hear the story about how I'm in trouble with the local newspaper at the
Yes,
Gulf?
this is
alright.
we.
He was gonna tell us over dinner, but we were like, save
yeah,
it.
save
for
it
the
for the
podcast.
because we didn't want to hear a story and then have to fake hear a story on
Yeah,
the
that's-
podcast. So Lane's
I
like,
hate when
I'm
people
in
do that.
trouble with the local Gold Coast authorities.
I am.
And Tom's like, oh, I know what you're talking about. And he's like, no, it's not a pedophilia.
You can't go near the
it's
playgrounds. Yeah, I've been there.
So for a bit of backstory, I'll
Mm.
tell you this. When I was in the 9th grade, I had just moved to Australia. I was there.
Where are you from, Lane?
New Zealand.
Sure, bro.
Yeah,
Sure.
no, all good. All
Shout
good.
out to. Can you do some shout out to all our New Zealand listeners?
Kia ora to the whanau out in Auckland, out in Aotearoa. Yeah, shot.
Nice. That's the most.
Sure, Kazi.
Sure.
That's the most legit thing that's ever.
That's
happened.
actually great because we always do shout outs to our international listeners, but we don't ever know the
Oh,
language.
well-
So was that Māori?
That was in Mallory, yeah. All right, so, my family was homeless at the time. Like we were like squatting in the house that we used to live in. We had no electricity or anything like that. It was all not fun times. I'll tell you that.
Wow.
And then this teacher, my PE teacher, we had theory. And I didn't like the look of this guy.
Mm.
And he said, people from New Zealand and Polynesian people come to Australia just to get onto Centrelink. And I was deeply offended because my family both my parents are unemployed. We had no money, and you can't get Centrelink if you're just an immigrant. You have
No,
to be a
you
citizen.
you need to be there for a while.
Yeah. So we didn't have any money. I put my hand up and I said, sorry, sir, incorrect. He's like, well, which one of us is the teacher? And I was like, all right, fuck this guy. And so I started a rumor that I was in year 9.
This is good. I'm enjoying
I
this.
started a rumor
I'm enjoying
that
this.
he was sleeping. He was having sex with a girl in year 10.
Yeah, nice.
Oh,
nice.
And
shit.
I
Nice.
told every single
That's
person
actually
in the
sickest
school
shit I've ever heard.
that this teacher
That's crazy.
was sleeping with a girl in year 10. Like, the whole school knew. And then this teacher made it his life's mission to get me kicked out of the school.
Oh wow.
He made it. But do you know why this teacher tried to get me kicked out of school?
Because you made it. Told everyone he was sleeping with us.
Because he was fucking a girl in year 10.
Was it that
shit.
one that you said?
And I unintentionally...
Or was it a different one?
No, it wasn't. I just said a girl in year 10. It was I unintentionally exposed a pedophile
Wow.
at my school. So, this dude
Huh?
really, really, really tried to get me kicked out of the school.
Oh,
He tried his absolute hardest to get me kicked out of the
Because
school.
he's a pedophile.
Because he's a pedophile. And I
Yeah.
exposed that he was a pedophile. So, fast forward. He's now married to the student. And they have...
Yo!
yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
No!
Yeah. They're
Is this
married.
from that podcast, The Teacher's Pet?
He
This
is...
is
He's
fucked.
like 70 years old. She's
Oh,
25.
No
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
way.
Yeah. They have 3 kids together.
No.
Yeah.
I thought this was... No.
No. Yeah.
I
So,
thought at least it'd be like a fucking 40-year-old dude.
no. I'll show you some
70.
photos.
70. Show
Don't
us the
say his
photos.
name.
Show us the
Chuck us-
photos.
chuck us
Say
the
his
phone.
name. Fuck him.
No.
Don't
Fuck him.
Say his name.
He still
Fuck
teaches
him.
my sister who's at school.
Well, he's a pedo. So
He's a pedophile.
What school's that? Can we at least say the school?
No, don't
on the
say
Gold
the
Coast.
school.
Mate, what do you
So,
got against...
anyway.
we should...
Because
To
you can
catch a
get
predator.
sued,
Oh,
be
what are we going to get sued
I
for?
gotta
It's-
I got
He's
enough people trying to
obviously
sue me.
married his ex-student. What are we going to get sued
Allegedly.
for? No, it's not.
It's fact.
That's a fact.
It's a fact of life.
That's a fact.
Let me show you
We
this
can't get
shit.
sued.
Sue Frenchy.
I'll sue me. I don't care. You fucking pedo teacher. I'll fuck you
Fucking.
up.
Oh, this dude. Okay. So I really so I exposed him online as well. I posted this thing on Facebook about him. And it did some numbers about this pedophile that was at
That's
my
so
former school.
good.
This is when I was
That's
like
so funny.
out of school. Posted a thing, and I was playing in a touch tournament at the time. And we-
Is that a sexual touch?
No, touch
Touch
rugby.
football. Okay.
Touch.
Okay.
And we versed him,
Oh shit.
Oh,
and I straight up shoulder charged this dude.
Because he's 70.
Yeah, he's an old man. I straight up shoulder charged this guy.
Are you
And
guys Facebook friends?
No.
Yeah.
And then
How are you going to find him?
I straight up nudged him on Facebook.
and then he tried to fight me in the car park.
No way. This is
Yeah,
weird.
That's student teacher, bro.
That
Whoa.
looks like his granddaughter. No.
Yeah, a student teacher, dude.
Whoa.
No.
Yeah. Student teacher.
She's not bad looking as well.
Yeah, I know. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. And so yeah,
She's of age in these pictures I'm looking at.
yeah. She's like
She's like a grown-up
she's
mom.
25.
Why
Yeah, yeah.
can't we say his name, by the way?
Oh, I just don't want to.
I don't think it's smart.
I don't
Are
wanna-
you
What's he
serious?
going to do?
It's not.
Marry my daughter?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you what.
Fuck
Though.
those
This
pedos.
is some exclusive info for you. Apparently, her parents tried to sue him for grooming,
We
Yeah,
definitely
fair
did
enough.
groom.
and
There's
yeah.
and guess who covered his legal fees?
Rolf Harris.
This is what's going to get
George
me.
Pell.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to
Michael
hear that
Jackson.
I had a sudden heart attack, but Catholic Education Queensland
Of
Oh,
course.
of course
they
those
for
did.
his
fucking dogs.
legal fees,
Fucking
dude.
pedos.
Fucking pedos.
Fucking Catholic church,
So-
bro. Boycott that shit.
Just cancel. Jesus is king. No longer in stores. it's off the shelf.
Let's take it straight to the
That's
top to
crazy,
Kanye.
And so
man.
this dude.
That's crazy.
But this is where the problem comes with the newspaper. So they paid for his legal fees. He got into no trouble at all. He's still married to this lady. Whatever. Shout out to them. And and so I'm doing an interview with the Gold Coast newspaper. It's called the Gold Coast Bulletin.
Mm.
They've run several articles on me this year. It's all been positive. And this is where it stops being positive after I talk about it on this podcast. And the journalist asked me, anything interesting happen when you were in high school?
Oh,
No, I said,
yes.
boy, do I have a story for you.
Yes.
And I told her the story about, what I've just told you.
Yep.
Then I thought it was all good. Fast forward 2 weeks.
Okay.
The admin girl at the record company forwards me an email from the publicist who was in charge of this interview.
Mm.
Let me find you this fucking email.
Yeah, hit us. This is good. This is a scoop. Tom and Frenchy podcast getting the scoops again.
I got scoops.
We are. This is
Scoop-a-loop.
like To Catch a Predator
Yeah.
on podcast,
Yeah.
which is a very popular format. True crime
a
is
seat.
very popular.
Very.
If we have anyone who kills someone,
Well, this is like
Mhm.
that podcast, Teacher's Pet,
Teacher's Pet.
literally. Except he murdered his wife.
except
but
yeah,
did he have a wife that mysteriously disappeared?
probably.
He was married,
You
and
don't-
then they broke up with the wife. But there's a whole other fucking story around that.
Well, and
Let me-
then our psychic murdered her husband's new wife, so we've
Yeah.
got a lot of dark true crime stuff going on in this podcast. While Lane's looking up this email, we just want to say big thank you to Saint Lane for coming. We got
Yeah,
another
thank
check
you.
him
5
out
minutes.
on Spotify.
Thank you.
Subscribe to his
Spotify,
streams or whatever you call it.
Instagram. What are you?
Here it is. Lane the Saint verified. Are you
Lane-
verified?
The Saint.
Imagine
not being verified.
I'll get verified. I've got a contact.
Facebook. He's got awesome songs. Check him out on Spotify.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this? Alright,
Yes.
so this is what the publicist for this fucking thing says. Hey, blank girl at the record label.
Yep.
Thanks for getting the interview together. The interview went well. We'd just like to flag some flaky topics did arise. Lane bringing up the fact that he went to school where there was a pedophile and got her pregnant. I do have word with the journalist and we're on the same page on what we mentioned, but I thought I'd flag you anyway. I'll let you know if any further oopsies arrive.
Right, so they're saying.
So this person's straight up
They're
snitching on me
saying-
to the record.
Yeah.
Okay, so this person has no rapport with the record label, has no reason to message
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
She's
And
gone
they just
out of her
randomly
way
message.
to make me look bad.
So
If anyone
unnecessary.
is in the newspaper industry, please pick up this story.
This is
And
a
quote Tom and Frenchy.
great fucking story, and you know what?
Bro,
I got in more trouble for saying a dude was a pedophile than the dude who was a pedophile got in trouble for being a pedophile.
This is what's
That's Australia.
this is what's
Catholic.
crazy. I've taught. So I used to be a teacher for 4 years.
Yes.
Almost every school I went to, there was a story like this. There was one where the guy started dating the girl 2 years after she went to that school,
Mm-hmm.
which is still too close.
Way too
Yeah,
close.
Sorry.
yeah.
There
Too
was
much
one where the
grooming.
female teacher was fucking a year 12 boy.
Shit.
She didn't even get fired. She just got moved to a department job. And I
How
was
old
at
was
that
she?
school. She was like 28 and she was hot.
Shit.
And they broke up her marriage, blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
shit.
And I was at
Shit.
that school a year after. I'm like, how'd she not get fired? They're like,
I hooked up
It's
with
all this crazy stories. Sorry, go on.
I hooked up with a girl that now teaches my sister.
Oh, yeah.
But was
does-
she teaching at the time?
Nah.
Well, that's completely
all
different. That's
good.
just
Still
a
a good
flex. That's
story.
just saying
Just
you
a
got
flex.
hooked up. Yeah, you
It's
did,
a flex,
son.
bruh.
You hooked up, son. Yeah.
Why do Frenchy and Tom fist bump over me?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
that
I
was
got you.
weird, wasn't
I'm
it?
excited when my boys hook up. I'm
I
always
didn't
like,
do
"Fuck
anything."
Yeah,
It was-
son."
it was
Yeah,
a-
but we're excited for him. He hooked up
Okay.
a girl who
It-
teaches his sister.
It was 8 years ago, but yeah, sure.
Teachers
Fuck
are hot,
yeah.
but teachers are hot.
This one wasn't.
Okay, 3 hottest professions. If you're dating a girl or hooking up a girl, 3 hottest professions.
Priest.
Dentist.
No, girl. Sorry,
Oh,
Tom.
sorry.
Sorry. You went dentist as number 3 or number 1?
3.
That's weird. That's not
That's
a top
de-
3.
de-
That is
dentist?
not a top 3.
Yeah. No, because dental nurse, bruh. This is what I'm talking about. Not dentist. I'm talking dental nurse.
Okay.
Still not a top 3, but
Yeah.
that's you. Everyone's got their
Good
own
at cleaning
thing.
a mouth.
Fuck yeah. That's where it's
yeah,
at.
yeah, baby.
Tom? Oh, you want to do your 3 first?
Sure. This is me making something up on the spot.
That's what this
3.
podcast is.
Dental nurse.
Yep.
2. Zoologist.
Oh, she's an animal.
And number 1. You know what the number 1? You know who the craziest girls are? Girls that are 3 years into a psychology degree.
Oh, because they're a little bit crazy.
They're fucking mental, but they haven't committed to being like a psychologist yet.
Right.
Like, they can still pull out, but they know enough.
Weirdly specific, don't you think?
Oddly.
Yeah.
Tom, top 3.
Volleyballer.
Okay.
Volleyball.
Because Tom hates sports, so I find that one confusing. So you
They're
like
usually
that
hot.
that tall, daddy long legs type.
Mummy long legs.
Yeah, that's
Thank
what I
you.
meant. Yeah, but I meant the spider.
Chicks who work at IGA.
RGA.
I would doubt that. I don't know if you've seen the
Sexy,
girl that
the
works at
way-
my local
The
IGA,
way they
bro.
scan, the way they pack
And
shelves. Yeah, you're
women
on
who
that.
work at school canteens.
Yes, Normas. The Normas of the
Couple
world.
of Wendy's, a
you
few
are
Normas.
Wendy's and Normas. Oh, fuck off. You are dead right.
No, your top 3, French.
Well,
Hit us
you-
with it.
You've got a lot that I was going to put. Can I have the same ones?
No. You gotta have a whole fresh list.
Fresh list.
Okay, good question. I guess I'm going. You've taken a lot of the ones I wanted.
You're welcome.
School canteens is
That's a great one.
I'm picturing them right now.
Tuck shop arms. That's what you want.
Oh, bro, they're flapping
Yeah,
around.
you push them together and you can have sex with that.
When rappers say make it clap, that's what they're talking about. They're talking about tuck shop arms.
Those tuckies. Those tuckies. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go not happy ending massages,
Yep.
but the ladies who check you in for it.
The receptionist
Oh,
at a
so
massage
they're the
receptionist.
draw
Because
cards.
they're the they're the ones you
Interesting.
can't get them.
Because they bring in the business because they look hot, but then you get like
Mm.
their husbands give you a massage.
Yep.
What?
What?
Their husbands.
Personal experience.
I told you about my happy ending.
No, tell us.
I did. I went to a place to get a massage because I had a sore back, and I went. It was next to a Domino's. It was dimly lit, and I didn't get offered anything. And then I was having a show and I told my opening act, I just went and got a massage at this place across the street. And he's like, oh, every time I've gone in there, they haven't even massaged me. They just jacked me off.
And you just got a regular.
And I just got an average massage. And I was
Like
like,
a sucker.
they didn't even offer me a fuck. There
Bro.
was no signs. There was no signs. There's no like. Do you ever realize that you're an ugly dude? It was like that. That was the moment. I was like, holy shit.
You got done.
Were you massaging face down or?
Yeah, face down.
Yeah, it's hard to jack you off if you're face down.
This is what they keep telling me.
That's what I would have to say beat poets.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
What?
hot.
Like
The way
slam
they-
poetry?
Yeah, the way they use their voice.
I
you
feel
know.
like they'd have really hairy armpits.
I feel like
Yeah. And you
no chick that does slam poetry has ever fucked a guy.
Yeah, that's the allure. That's the allure.
That's very true.
That's the allure.
Or shower.
You want what you can't have.
Got it.
They wear like hemp deodorant.
What's that movie I really like? Jurassic Park. Girls who work with dinosaurs.
Okay.
Because
Paleontologists.
sometimes they say I look like a dinosaur.
Yes.
My friends
Yeah.
used to say when I made out with a girl in a nightclub, I look like a brachiosaurus trying to eat the low-hanging leaves of a tree.
I remember the exact moment that
Yeah.
happened. It was at Scuba.
I do have to
Town
lean
Hall. No,
down
Central.
quite a lot.
We
You
turned
are quite a
around
tall
and you
man.
were kind of leaning down like this.
And then it happened again in cliff
looked
dive.
It looked like Stephen Hawking's making out with a girl.
Have you noticed that like
leaning down more, yeah.
the more famous you are, the taller you are? I was at
Very
I was at
short,
Five Guys in Culver City, and LL Cool J walked in, and that's not the coolest. That's the tallest fucking dude in the world.
Really? You
He's
wouldn't think that.
fucking tall as shit.
I would not think that, no.
Frenchy, tall as shit.
Mm.
Me, short as fuck. It's not gonna work out.
It will work. It will
Fail.
work.
I'm gonna get some fucking like platform fucking shoes.
Yeah. Get some of those mad ones with the goldfish in them.
And
Boom.
lawyers. Lawyers are hot too.
Mm.
Interesting.
Because you can commit a crime and that's your girl. They got your back. They'll just get you off.
Aha.
It's
Get you
Bonnie,
off.
Bonnie and
off.
Clyde. Yes.
good
And with that
work.
note, we're gonna do. We don't have any 5-star reviews. We're just gonna. We're gonna finish it off with a little beatbox poetry slam. I need to
Brilliant.
pee.
Is
We
it-
can keep talking if you want, but I need to pee.
Yeah, no, we're good. Thanks for coming, Lane.
Thank you for
what's
having me.
your Instagram handle? Social
Lane
media?
the Saint. All the Instagrams are Lane the Saint. Sometimes people come up to me and they say Lane the Saint. It's like, that's not me. It's me, but it's not my fucking name.
So there you go. You'll
There
remember
you
that.
go.
Check him
Compliment
out.
his shirt. Check him out. Thanks for coming on. He's the second special podcast for the week, brought to you by our Patreons.
Keep across his Instagram because he's going to tell us if he gets Tommy Hill fingered.
He'll figured. Yes.
Where does
that's
this
true.
come out?
This will be out Friday midday.
Well, if I'm still alive, if I haven't been me too by Tommy Hilfiger.
Fuck. At least he
Thanks.
won't hear it before.
Yeah, that's true. We would have met by now, and like hopefully he doesn't give me his number or anything. Like hopefully we become friends.
Bye.
Okay, see you guys. Thanks for
Yeah,
listening.
folks.